these are the best. These are the best. When it comes to bit kits, these are absolutely the best on the market. My beautiful Italian what up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! How's it going today? We have an awesome video. I mean, awesome video. Made in the USA. Look at this pretty green box. Since 1936, Chapman Manufacturing, the master set, number 5575. Before we go too far here, though, like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, do that thing. But before we go too far here, let's talk a little bit. Let me break out my other set of just absolute. So I want to talk to you guys just a real quick bit about bits. So I've had this Lyman set, and it's absolutely hot garbage. They tried to basically mimic the Chapman set, and it's terrible. It's not by any means my favorite set, but this is what I was using for gunsmithing for a long time. And I just, you know, it has all your deals in here. It talks for it, you know, if you're into gunsmithing. But the bit set itself is trash, in my opinion. I absolutely can't stand this thing. It's got these funky set screw deals in here. You know, it's just not my favorite. Anyways, long story short, Lyman is out the door. I don't even know where this. I think this thing was like made in whatever. But yeah, it's in my gunsmithing. It's in my way. Oh, actually, you know what? I can tell you where it's made at. Made in probably China. Yeah, made in China. Made in China, right here. This is the original thing I've had. Lyman 68-piece gunsmith set. Highly don't recommend this set. Just really not a. They're out of Middletown, Connecticut, but not a big fan. Anyways, nonetheless, we're gonna get into the real nuts and potatoes here, and that is Chapman Manufacturing. Chapman makes one of the best bit kits on the market, committed since 1936 to American manufacturing. Make sure you, and listen, Chapman, there's their address. If you guys need to get a hold of them, don't forget to say hi to Nicole. She's just an awesome person. You know, that was my order number, but obviously. But I just got these in, and from Chapman Manufacturing. I've had some stuff of theirs in the past. Actually, I lost the whole entire bit kit. I had a kit that was in a yellow case from Chapman Manufacturing. And I was actually talking to Joel from Chapman, and I was like, yeah, I'm looking to get some new bits. And I asked him, and he said, hey, well, if you got a YouTube channel, why don't I just send some of these out to you so you can, if you show them on your YouTube? And I was like, well, I certainly can. And believe you me, I've been a big supporter of Chapman. I think I posted on my Instagram, if you go look, I have a picture of my yellow set, and I lost it, it was a bummer. It really was. And these sets are, in fact, there's exactly the same set that I had right there, the yellow set right there that's in there. But they ship really fast, really awesome. And I know I'm plugging the company, but a couple things I want to talk about before we get in and show you the stuff, because we got some really cool things right here. Is the Chapman bit manufacturing. These guys go above and beyond to meet the demands of the steel that they use and the fitment of the fasteners that they're going into. And I know we talked about this on the Torx bit, that they're on my video about the Torx bits, about the truth about Torx bits versus star bits. Some companies use star bits as a generic term, and they don't actually do what Chapman does, which is they machine fit those Torx screws to fit. So this means that the Chapman star bits are actually your best bet for getting the truest, most form-fit star bits on the market, much like they do with their flat screwdrivers. As if you look in here, and I'll show you on a screw, I'll try to give you an example on a screw here, but you can see how most screws, which obviously that's improper use, but the typical screwdrivers and how they don't fit in the slots, and how the Chapmans actually fit in the slots. And I gotta tell you, there is slotted screws still around, okay? like, we know that there's still slotted screws that are still relevant in the market and on certain, and even on new stuff. For instance, right here, I'm going to take my beautiful Italian Witness stock tooth Tangfolio. This is absolutely this is one of my favorite guns right here. But I put these grips on here. As you can see here, they got these screws, and when you're shooting with these all the time, I can tell you the one big thing is these grip screws get really they can get really gummed up with stuff and whatnot, and you stick a slotted in there, it'll seem like it's fit, where a Chapman will definitely take those out. So I'll show you that in a second. But to get going first, and this is what I'm going to talk about. These kits they came out with, let's open these up. I'll show you before we get into the big kit here. But this little kit that they came out, Joel is working on, this is a little tight roll kit that they got, and this is really, really awesome. This is a Torx bit kit, and it's really, really sweet, really compact. It's got a couple Phillips in here. It's got one of your standards and a nice little Torx bit, and these have all the way up to let's see here. This is a T30, it might be a T35, yeah, a T27, T30. Okay, so the top, they go to a T30. And then you have your other ones here that are T25, T20, yeah, obviously a T15, you know, so on and so forth, okay? All the way down to a T6, which is not normal. And a lot of your knives have T6s, and they're really not. T6 is not normal. So and this is a really awesome, look at the quality of this T6. Okay, first of all, let me get, is that good enough focus? Look at the quality of this T6, how it's all necked up there, machined all the way up to the top. In fact, let me get my pointer stick out here. Okay, so if you look here on the deal, the T6 is all necked up. How come? So it gives it all the maximum strength. Plus you got all this bit right here to work with. It's just absolutely and then obviously it's got a retention ball in there, but just very well made, very machined. Now and then once again you go to things like their slotted screwdrivers, which I know they're not as relevant and stuff, but if you look at their slotted screws, look at the slotted bits here. Look at how they're machined all the way up the top to giving you maximum strength, maximum fitment, and just a beautifully made bit right here. Now, I know I'm really excited about this. We haven't even got to the good stuff yet. How does that make you feel? I mean, we have not even gotten to the good stuff. So this little kit for $49 that comes in this kit is just all this little roll. And I'll tell you what, for taking it with you, putting it in the car, just having it in the house, whatever, this is a good little to-go bit site. I will say one thing that I really did find that I want to address this, because hopefully I can tell Joel this too, but and I know he'll be watching this video, but there needs to be a little bit higher on this. Watch it, because I have had I had bits fall out on these sides. That's one thing to be careful of. So I think what I'm going to do is take a little bit of Velcro or hook and loop. I think I'm going to take, I have a bunch of this hook and loop that I keep down here for making. I think I'm going to take some of this hook and loop and kind of make myself a little you know, deal in there. But this is a beautiful canvas case too. I got to tell you, it's not going to wear out. All right, so let's talk about this little guy right here. This is a sweet little unit, and I've already used this for doing your little gunsmithing and whatnot. A couple things you can do on this. You also have this little you have this sweet little thumb. They put these in every one of their kits here, but these little thumb drives or whatnot, these little star drives or whatnot, and you can kind of keep that on there, and you can do that if you want, and then kind of get in there and use how that. But you add in your bit. Now you have a finger bit driver, and you flip it over to reverse it, and very nice aluminum. I mean, completely sealed. This is just fantastic. Just a fantastic little setup right here. You can get in there for those little fine drives if you have to. Run it with your finger. Chapman. Unbelievable quality, guys. PR13 right here for that. If you already have a Chapman bit kit, you know, I highly recommend ordering just this too, because this is fantastic. But it works perfect. Not only that, the knurling down here on this. I mean, they thought of everything when they did this, guys. This wasn't This wasn't, and this company has been around forever. And when you talk about bit kits that get, these should be on every tool truck, hands down. These are fantastic. These are the best bits on the market. The quality machining that goes into these, the fitment of the bits. When it talks about the cream of the crop, guys, these are the best. These are the best. When it comes to bit kits, these are absolutely the best on the market, and you're missing out if you don't have them. And for 50 bucks, it's a decent price. Now, I welcome you to the Master Bit Kit set. Okay? This is where the real magic happens. These nice little inserts that they have in this kit, and I'll leave a link in the description for these, but look at these. Once again, your hex in here, your Phillips bits, all fit in these nice little cases that you can pull out individually, and they don't fall out. I mean, all the way up to and these are metrics, I believe. Yeah, M's, M8s, 7, yeah, all metric there. We have standards here, 5/16, all the way down to 0.05, quarter, 5/64, and 1/16, and to a half, 0.05. Hopefully you can see that on there, 0.05 on that little guy right there. But comes with 2 drivers in this set right here. Comes with your short driver, and then your long driver, and then your bit ratchet. Guys, this is what's really cool here. This acetate handle, this is so well made. I mean, look at inside of here, how deep this goes in this. You're not gonna mess this up. Chapman US Manufacturing USA. The quality, the pride turns this into this nice screwdriver. And then the best part is, they made it set up so that you can actually add this and then use it. Ha! Oh my gosh. I mean, they thought of everything. Oh, well, let's wait a minute. CPU, what if we want to turn our ratchet into a ratchet with a finger driver on this? Now, this isn't super fine tooth, but I'll be honest with you, it's not bad. It's probably like a 30, maybe 30 tooth, something like that, it seems like. But once again, and then you just switch it over, flip it over for your reverse. There's no reverse switch on this, but once again, they give you that nice little add-on for that star driver there to add on to that kit. What a fantastic kit. But we're not done yet, because here's all the stuff that's in the kit, the master set for the 5575. It also gives you torque charts right here, finger or spinner pressure. Gives you maximum right here, a maximum braking torque. You don't have to send this off to the torque test channel. They've already done it for you. Okay, if you went over this, you're gonna break them. 16, look at that, 50 foot-pounds on a number 25 slot. Is that the number? That's 19. Hold on a second. Number 25 slot. 98. Which one's the number 25 slot? That's got to be the little guy here, doesn't it? Yeah, 26. Hold on. 25. Must not have, maybe I don't have a 25 in here. Oh, maybe it's this guy right here. Anyways, I guarantee you're gonna, that's 17. So let's look at it. 17 for the star, for your slotted. 17, 88, slot right there. Slot 17, 105 approximate braking torque, 105 foot-pounds on that guy right there. That's pretty good. But it gives you all your torques on here, all the way down the approximate on these ones right here. Hex 5/16, 8mm, takes 200 foot-pounds of braking force. That's pretty cool. They add that in there. One other thing I want to mention is they also give you a hex bit adapter, so that way you can actually put your 1/4-inch sockets on there too and turn this into a 1/4-inch driver. What a fantastic addition right there too. They give you that, because you will not be able to add, one thing I will say about the Chapman stuff is you will not be able to use your 1/4-inch stuff, your normal stuff, because they are proprietary to the Chapman branded stuff. You will not, so you'll have to use the Chapman actual bits right there, because you can't just add any Torx in there because of how they're designed. You know, they're actually designed to be used with Chapman stuff. So anyways, guys, I know I went on extremely long about this, but USA Manufacturing Chapman bits, right out of Durham, Connecticut. What was it? Yeah, Durham, Connecticut, United States. Built right here. A family-owned company. Amazing quality. And it's something that should be boasted about for everybody. I mean, this would be like, I love Chapman, and I love the fact they did the screen case. I will not use this one. I think the yellow one was easier to lose but this nice screen case makes it sweet. Definitely an addition to the bench. Oh, you know, and I didn't show you the bits, did I, on the slotted here. I am so sorry. Before I go, I wanted to show you the fitment of the bits in the slot right here. Hopefully you can see. Hopefully I can get that in there on my grip on my gun here. But the slot fitment on this is absolutely beautiful for these. Well, come on, fella. My eyes aren't as good. Look at the fitment, how it sets in there deep. There's no play. These are absolutely what you need for any of your bit stuff right there. For gunsmithing or any fine matter stuff. It doesn't matter. Motorcycles, older motorcycles, vintage stuff, vintage cars, any of that stuff. Anyways, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.